Hello. Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Ryan. Psychiatry is my field, and doing what I can to help empower minds is my passion. You are my passion. We need more people in this world who are dedicated to becoming a brighter light. This serves God, yourself, and others. It's a no-lose proposition. Today, I'm going to talk about the difficult topic of loneliness. Throughout this video, I'll give keys to alleviating loneliness and finding the community we need and crave. First, let's make a distinction between being alone and being lonely. A person can be alone and feel neutral or enjoy it, or a person can be in a group and feel lonely. Loneliness is an unpleasant feeling of isolation or lack of connection with others. Feeling alone when people are around is particularly distressing. The first thing to acknowledge is that you're lonely. Loneliness can come with different signs such as sadness, anxiety, sleep disturbances, or social withdrawal. That's interesting, right? That we may withdraw from others when we need companionship. Physical symptoms can develop too. They can include cardiovascular problems or depression. If we're feeling bad, we can ask ourselves, am I lonely? If the answer is yes, it's time to take action. If we have some of the troublesome signs or symptoms I just mentioned, and we feel unable to take action to meet others, then professional help is in order. Sometimes we need support to just get going. If we can't get professional paid support, one place to find nice people and inspiration and free support is a church. It's okay if you are stuck, that's human. What isn't okay is allowing yourself to stay stuck. Some people have large, mutually supportive families or support systems, but many don't. If you do, then be grateful every day and realize that there are people around you who need to be included. If you don't have that support, then know that you are not alone in your life experience. You may have to work harder than some to gain greater companionship, but you can change your situation for the better. I can almost hear the protests as I said that because some people might be thinking, I'm shy, I'm a shut-in, I'm old, I don't have the energy to get out, my relationships don't work out, I don't have money to go do things. Though these things may be quite true, they are more inconveniences than absolute barriers. These days, the internet and access to Zoom or other video conferencing make it easy to connect. Even someone far away can be a frequent companion. I myself really prefer to meet in person because people have energy and I like hugs. But when we can't, video is great. Video allows us to see body language too, which is about 55% of our overall communication. I'll just throw in here too that tone of voice accounts for about 38% of our message, and the actual words are only about 7%. Interesting. If you want to meet new people, then you're going to have to go outside. That could be outside your home, outside your current comfort zone, or outside the box in making a plan. One good way to engage with others is to think about them and what they might need. We all want to be cared about. If we initiate the caring, we will find others who will care back. But here is an important point. Caring in order to be cared about isn't the same as just caring. When we love without strings, love comes back to us, but not always from the people we hoped it would come from, and not in the timeline that we had in mind. Not always. We can't make relationships happen, but we can facilitate the process by truly caring and taking action. I went through an incredibly difficult time about 20 years ago. I felt lonely. I got focused on who I wanted to care. I didn't get what I wanted, but in time I realized that enough love and support had been there all along. I believe in God and, in retrospect, can see His loving hand in all that transpired. During that time, I grew in insight, compassion, and self honesty. People came into my path and left. Sometimes it was for a brief moment, other times it was longer. I learned to be more grateful and less demanding. We don't control others, so when we let be what is, life gets easier. As I found acceptance and opened my eyes to the people who were there, I gained peace. When we write a play in our minds about how things should be, we can miss the reality around us that isn't so bad. If you believe in God, you know you are never alone. But that doesn't mean we wouldn't like a human around, too. It's good to ask God for what we want. Also, take the actions that make it possible to get the results we want, and then accept that we don't have control over the timeline. Again, being persistent, but also patient, is the key to relaxing and enjoying the day, however it is. If you are alone today and you wish you had a good friend to be with today, then acknowledge that for yourself. But don't waste your day. We often wish we had more time. Being alone often frees some up. So, what do you want to do with it? We never know for sure that we have a tomorrow. So, let's be productive and enjoy today. Babies who don't get love and the interaction they need don't thrive. Adults are the same, with one big difference. When we grow up, we become responsible for what we do and don't bring into our lives. Complaining can vent our frustration, which is sometimes good. But if that's all we do, then HELLO to the same old, same old. New results require new actions. Part of self-caring is getting ourselves around other people. People stimulate our minds and challenge us in many good ways. If we don't engage with others, we don't have an opportunity to practice things like patience, unconditional love, gratitude for others, and laughing together over silly little things. If you think you don't need others, think again. We were designed to be in community. Together, we can accomplish many things that are impossible alone. Okay, so let's recap how to make a shift toward togetherness. 1, go outside. Like I said, out of your home, out of your comfort zone, or your current routine. 2, tell someone you want to find meaningful relationships or even just one new friend. Brainstorm. When you hear a plausible idea like joining a club or group, do it. If you meet people that don't click with you, remember that you have to keep trying. You will eventually find one that can alleviate loneliness for a day or a lifetime. 3, judge people slowly. A friend I've had for many years seemed uninterested in a two-way relationship. I always did the calling, but since I was desperate in this new town, I kept calling. Eventually, she called back. She was interested, but I had to do a lot of reaching out. 4, Ask God for help. I know that God hears our prayers and cares about us. Scripture teaches, though, that we have to do our part. Cultivating faith helps greatly in being patient, gaining courage, knowing we are loved, and giving us guidance about how to treat those we do meet. 5. Be a friend yourself. When you are busy helping alleviate the loneliness of others, you feel good about yourself, and you are having meaningful communion with somebody else. Cultivating selflessness isn't all that selfless. It's a win-win. 6, be persistent. It may take some time, but so what? The best things in life often do. Loneliness isn't fun. Sitting around thinking about it or complaining about it is even less fun. If this is you, give yourself a little talking to and take the actions that can help you get the friendship you need. Help empower others into action by passing this video forward. And remember, if anyone deserves love and community, it's for sure you. Till next time.